Hey guys, Eddie here from Dilleen Property. I want to share a little bit about my experience today about just dealing with problems and when problems arrive when you invest in property and build a property portfolio. I guess I'm doing this video just to share a little bit of my experience, and I hope that it can help other people along their journey of, building a portfolio and buying 3, 4, 5, 10 properties, etc. Along the way of myself building my portfolio, and just from my experience, my mindset has changed a lot. And in the beginning stages, when problems arose, such as a hot water heater would break, or a tenant might move out of one of my properties, or just something that came up that I wasn't expecting to happen. Over the last 10 years of building my portfolio, so I started buying property when I was like 18, and I'm 27 going on 28 now, and I've got 16 properties that I still own today. I want to build that portfolio and continue growing it to 20, 30, 40, 50 properties, right? But some of the things that held me back was really overreacting and getting really emotional when it comes to property investing. Like one time when I was up to like my 4th property, out of the 4 properties, I had 2 or 3 hot water heaters that broke at once. So each one was like $1,500 roughly. So there was like 3,000 there, 4,000 there. And back then I would freak out a lot about, how am I gonna come up with all this money? And I get stressed out and really like, sometimes that still happens to, nowadays. But I think for me personally, I've come a long way in dealing with the stress and dealing with that kind of thing. And there's a good quote that I love that I've heard somewhere, I can't remember, but it's like, it goes something along the lines, if you can't deal with stress, then you cannot deal with success. Or if you can't deal with stress, you can't deal with success. And that's a really good one, which I've tried to adapt over the years, because like I had a tenant move out of one of my properties 2 weeks ago, and it's been vacant now for about a week or 2, but a tenant's going to move in there pretty shortly. The longest it's been that I've had a property vacant would be a few weeks, so this has probably matched the longest time. But you've got to really try to keep your cool. And I know it's very easy to say that, but no matter, like some of the things that I look for, or some of the things that helps me is really focus on the long-term goal and the long-term plan. If you're looking to build a passive income stream or invest for your retirement over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, things are going to happen. And everyone wants to be a property investor. Everyone wants to have millions and millions of dollars in equity and cash flow coming in, but nobody wants to deal with the problems. So it's something that, no matter what you do in life or building a portfolio, even if you buy new properties or old properties or whatever kind of properties you buy, there's always going to be things that come up. Hopefully not too many. Sometimes I've been very lucky along my journey of building my portfolio, but I wanted to, just share this, that hopefully it helps someone understand that, it's not the end of the world if these things come up. Expenses will come up, but I guess at the end of the day, it's a tax deduction. Most repairs and maintenance and things that come up and expenses that you pay when it comes to owning investment properties is a tax deduction. So you can usually claim portions of that back anyway. So really, try not to overreact. Just some tips and advice from myself. When things do go wrong, try not to and focus on long-term plan. If it was easy, then everyone would have 10 to 15, 20 properties. But you've got to keep going. If you want to get to somewhere, you've got to go through the obstacles and overcome the hurdles. So just want to share a little bit of my experience and my knowledge. So I hope this video helps, guys, and I look forward to chatting to you guys soon. Bye.